And good evening, everyone. How is everyone doing this evening? I hope everybody's staying nice and cool with this heat wave going on through most of the south of the country and through the breadbasket of America. And today I am Jason with Peasant Jar Outdoors, my wife Molly. The link is in the chat. If you would like to join us, please, you can.
Hi, Cecilia.
Verify who you are first before I pop you up on the link.
Hi, Ghost.
Hi, Ghost. How you doing this evening?
It's Cecilia.
And Mrs. Cecilia. Waiting for everybody else to pop in here and hoping everybody is doing very well today. Let's see. On the news front for this week, I did get one project done. I will probably do a video on it before I give it back to the client. So I hope everybody will look forward to that one there. And everybody will take their popcorn and their coffee or their drink of choice for this evening. Yeah, let's see. You got anything going on for this week?
Not me.
Yes, and I did get my Discovery back into shape and running. It's up and running. So I was testing some of the ammo yesterday. I do like the adjuster I did put on it, so I can control the shots a little bit better according to whatever ammo I'm using with it. And yeah, I did try some slugs out of there. No, I can't get it quite fast enough, and the twist isn't the right form. So that one's going to be a heavy pellet slinger. And with that, do I have any other projects besides those? Several of them in the works. I was just waiting for it to cool off. That's why I haven't been putting out a whole lot of videos. And I still need to edit like 2 of them. And yeah, please hit the thumbs up. The algorithm loves that.
Ouch.
And let's see. We're waiting for, hopefully Cliff will be here, Colin will be here, and others, and Deb will follow soon. I tried to get the notice out earlier, and my phone is being a little on the slow side. Oh, let's see. Yeah. It takes a long time for the stream to get there, doesn't it, Cecilia? Especially with the internet troubles that you've been having. Still don't know why you had those problems. You've had plenty of people come over and technicians to help you with that. Oh, okay. I forgot it's the beginning of the month. She does her beginning of the month. So yeah, he's probably checking in and out, hopping back and forth. Yeah, I totally forgot that she does those on the beginning of the month. Other than that, so did you go and following Ghost yet there, Cecilia? On Instagram? He has some wonderful pictures on there. Can't wait till he's done with a couple of them. Well, that's fine if you want to go over there. I'm not going to twist your arm to stay over here.
Who's live?
Mel.
I don't know.
Yeah, she's up in Quebec.
Oh, Canadian Outdoors. I was watching her.
Yeah, she's a lot of stuff going on. So I wonder if she's got settled into her new house yet.
They're sitting outside at the campfire.
Oh, they're sitting outside the campfire? Yeah, we can have a campfire here until, let's see, the burn ban is lifted and it's cooled off. I'm not going to sit outside next to a fire when it's 97 degrees outside. It's just not going to happen. I said, I wish I could just, show stuff on YouTube live, but some of the stuff I would love to share, I just can't do it on the live stream. Not on YouTube. But that's okay. Yeah, I'm waiting for it to get cooled off. Still 0 on the mice count so far last month. Let's see, it's been what, 5 months? No mice?
March.
Yeah, March of this
March,
year.
you had mice.
Yeah, it was March 1st was actually the last day I got a mouse here inside the shop.
Yeah, 5 months.
Yeah. Yeah, like I said, I also sent out to notice to Johnny Mac. I also sent it went out to Ajax. So, yeah, I said I posted too. What I need to do is I need to post on my other
Platforms.
platform here. Quick pull of this one up here, and let's see, like and share that one. And there we go. So that means everybody get 2 notifications. One from each of me. There we go. And I'm back up and running. And so far we have nice 5 lovely people in here this evening. So I'll go ahead and chime in with whoever's in here if they would like to. You don't have to. Hi Deb, how you doing? Let's see, Deb's got 3 mice in the past 2 months. Yeah, the heat is pushing them in. Like I said, Molly saw 1 the other day in the shop, and that's it. So I'm gonna have to go and get some.
And 1 in the bathroom.
Oh, and 1 in the bathroom. Yeah, so it's time to go get a bag of black sunflower seeds because they seem to love those the most. And then I can set up a bait station inside the shop here and set the traps out and wait for them to go get the bait. At least with the sunflowers, it keeps them out of the dog food. Yeah, the bucket system does work, believe it or not. It really does. Oh, yeah, like I said, yeah. For some reason, they love the underneath of the refrigerator and the ovens for some reason. Yeah, change up your traps if you can. They're smart enough to figure that out, believe it or not. The seeded rye bread. Oh, they also happen to like butter, peanut butter, but I found out black sunflower seeds, they can't resist them. And dog food, as some of my videos show. Yeah, I would love to get up northeast of here and go. If I was going to be heading up to the Kentucky way or Tennessee way, I would love to invite to get up there if I was ever heading up that way. But man, I really want to get some iguanas. Go help them out. But yeah, like I said, that's why I also like the Trapper T-Rexes. Those mouse traps, you can slide them in a little bit tighter areas where your cats can't quite get them. You can also put them in a box too, with 2 holes. I think I've done a video on that, haven't I?
Yes.
I don't know if I posted it though. What's up, Blake? What's happening?
Hey, Blake.
Is Mal done yet? I know she goes on earlier, and I just don't know how long she's usually on for. Oh yeah, especially when they get caught on there and they run around and they're flopping all over the place with those sticky traps. Yeah, if I'm gonna use a trap, I want it to be instant for them, not screaming and stuck to a trap. Yeah, these are the ones I use here.
Heard that.
Yeah, I know. My knee popped. But yeah, these are the ones I use here for the mice. They make the bigger ones for the rats. It's just that simple. And you put it right where they're going to travel. And when they walk across it, they get caught when they try to run across it. And yeah, like I said, here. Doesn't hurt. It's just enough to get them caught. Yeah, so I don't have any boxes in here anymore, do I?
What do you mean?
I got all my boxes are all packed away that have the holes in them, so I can show them as a
Example?
as a demonstration. Oh yeah, especially when the panic sets in for the cats. I'm sorry, it is funny to watch cats panic. Yeah, the old Victor snap traps, they do work. I don't give them credit. They do work. And here's Mr. Colin.
How you doing?
Colin?
Good evening, Colin. How you doing?
I'm doing okay.
Okay, are you getting any feedback with anything?
Yes, actually. I got called today by the Iowa Ortho about my knee. I've got to go in to get checked out by my cardiologist first before they make sure they approve my surgery. So
Right.
next Thursday, cardiologist, then scheduled for surgery.
Okay.
Nice.
That's not what I was talking about. I was talking about sound-wise.
Oh, you guys sound fine.
Okay. We got speakers for our computers now, so I can hear everybody now.
All right. Well, you really crisp and clear picture too.
Well, that's because the overhead headlight is on.
Oh, good.
Yeah, Molly's doing some knitting while she's sitting here
Crocheting.
Crocheting.
So that's you and Jenny do that stuff together. So,
Yeah.
Hey, Deb. Hey, Blake. Hey, Cecilia.
Oh, really?
I
A
can't
stress
do a
test?
stress test right now because my leg. So, no stress
No,
test.
Blake.
You
Blake is
gotta-
still waiting for a
That's
stress
a heart
test.
thing. They only do that for hearts.
Yeah, no kidding.
And he didn't look like he had a heart condition, but then again, those are people, it can be deceptive.
Mm-hmm. Could have been all
Yeah.
those ticks stuck in his blood.
What did he what? Does he have Rocky Mountain spotted fever or something?
Oh, I have no idea. I'm just making a comment.
Well, you said something about ticks, and that's the only thing I could think of. Unless it's
Yeah.
Lyme disease.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
By the way, it held pressure.
They did good.
Yes. It's
I mean,
yeah.
the seals are good.
All the seals are good.
And the
I'm
lubrication
gonna
that you required is good. Okay.
Yeah. So I'm going to do a quick little video here the next 2 days, and then I'm going to present it
Are
to
you
him.
do a PSI test?
No, you can't do a PSI test. Just shoot it.
Well, I mean, usually you could, if you figure out how much pressure it's putting out, it should help.
Yeah, I just put a pellet in there and put it across the chronograph.
Oh, okay. I wasn't sure. Hey, Ghost. I'm hoping everything goes well with my surgery, so I'll be ready to go do stuff soon. I'm tired of it. Yeah.
Oh yeah, no, he was in and out for quite some time.
For
It was
what?
actually. I'm gonna let him explain that because it's not my position to explain.
Okay. That'd be so wrong, Deb. I never want to be allergic to red meat. If I couldn't have a steak ever again, that would suck.
Right?
Yeah, it would.
That means no venison, no jerky. Oh,
Yeah, you can have the pork jerky.
no. That's not jerky. Venison jerky is jerky.
Yeah. Then you also got the ostrich jerky, emu jerky.
I'm not paying through the nose for stuff like that. they, which is really interesting. They actually do have those kind of farms here in Iowa, and they sell that here. But the thing is, that's the way. There's Mandy.
Hi, Mandy. How you doing, love?
Well, better half a leg than the whole body.
Yeah.
I have a sister who's a breast cancer survivor. And you can kind of imagine what she lost.
Mastectomy?
Oh, double.
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah.
So,
yeah, but I'm waiting for Ghost to start putting videos out again. I want to see some smackdown on some pigeons, and some starlings, and some house sparrows.
Mourning doves here. Do they have mourning doves where he...
Collared doves.
Huh?
Collared doves you can get year round. You can't shoot a mourning dove or white-winged dove unless it's season.
Well, that's what I meant. In season, I was going to say mourning doves here.
Oh, bad back? Yeah. No, mine's a sciatic nerve, knee damage, shoulder damage. So yeah. There's times where I was like, oh, I don't want to move. I just ache too much.
Let's see, where is dove listed?
Dove is going to be listed under rock pigeon.
No, I understand that. I was scrolling down. That starts September 1st.
Yep, across the whole nation. It's always September 1st.
Through November 29th. Let's see here.
Yeah,
Pigeon.
I know. You got to use the shoddy for the mourning doves.
Pigeon, on the other hand, continuous open season.
That's because they are an invasive species.
But unfortunately, where they are most invasive, you can't hunt or shoot them.
Well, you can at the dairies.
In the city limits, no.
Some of them you can because there's still some dairies within city limits.
Any city limits here in Iowa.
Oh, really?
No.
There?
No. Outside city limits, you're fine. Inside city limits, with the exception of a few deer seasons that are mandated for in-city bow hunts kind of thing.
Yeah.
That's it. It's like I got the special permission for the groundhog because I asked the DNR. He knows about it in advance. Unfortunately, he since moved on since I was here.
Yeah, he hightailed it out of there, huh?
He or she hightailed it. Hey. Otherwise, we would be eating groundhog. I definitely
groundhog was
on the
marked.
hog. Huh?
Yeah, the groundhog found out it was marked, so he took off.
Because I was right where I could hit him. He was like less than 20 yards from me. That's my sweet spot. Oh yeah, I know about the peregrine falcons. They've released in the city now. They like having mated pairs in the cities because they like roosting in high spots and everything. But around here, where there's like grain elevators and things like that, pigeons are a major issue.
Shh.
I'm not sure what the. Give me a second here. I got to fix something here.
Oh,
because something is happening here that shouldn't be happening.
Look at that nose. Look at the nose.
I will be right back. Please forgive me.
Okay.
Alrighty.
So what'd you think of dinner?
Mm,
Yeah.
the flavor wasn't there. Yeah, Ghost. Yeah, like I said, it all has to be. In most cities, unless it's a major metropolitan area, if it's a rural type city on the edge of the metropolitan area, usually you can get a permission to get on there and do that. A lot of, believe it or not, a lot of the pest control companies won't deal with like groundhogs or the. Some of them will deal with pigeons, but they won't deal with the starlings. They won't deal with uh, the Eurasian collared doves, the house sparrows. So should I leave them in there or let them up? Ah, we'll let them up.
Okay.
We were debating whether you should let you in or not.
Oh, okay. No, I was having issues with my computer just trying to switch operating systems.
Oh.
I don't like Bing, so I don't like using it, but it keeps on opening up under Bing instead of Chrome like I like.
Mhm.
Let's see here. I was
Yeah.
checking the you're able to hunt for doves. What you can use.
Usually the shotties during the dove season.
Well, that's what I'm trying to figure out.
But if you're in like a grain silo on a permission, oh yeah, air guns.
I'm a bow
Especially
guy.
at-
That's the reason I was checking because I don't know. Because, like I said, dove is a little different.
Yeah, because I know a couple of the dairies there in the Phoenix area where actually you cannot go on there on the permission because somebody had a contract to take people on there.
Oh,
Yeah, no, if you're going to go hunt in the woods, yeah, you have to have a shotty. But if you're going to be doing a pest control in a controlled environment, yeah, you can use an air gun. You are such a pest right now. Yes, you are. And Mr. Fox has arrived.
oh, interesting.
Oh, no, you're calling me. Time for you to get down. Really? Not there? Wow.
I got baiting rules for mourning doves. I didn't know you could do that.
Yeah, right when they first get up. The only time.
Lands or areas where seeds or grains have been scattered solely as the result of normal agricultural operations, which include normal agricultural harvestings, normal agricultural post-harvest manipulations, or normal agricultural processes. Basically, anywhere around a silo.
Yeah.
Or where they move the corn from the
Well,
grain trucks to the bins.
yeah.
Or
And a lot of times, a lot of people will grow the sunflower seeds and in the fields and just let them go to seed. And that's where they usually, where you can walk and get them with the shotties.
What is a shoddy?
Shotgun.
Oh, okay. Dove hunters are required to have a plug in their gun, limiting them to 3 shells. But it doesn't have a limit on what to use.
15.
Huh?
Oh, yeah. 15 birds is usually the limit. 30
no, I'm
possession.
talking about the size of the weapon. Is it a 20 gauge? Is it a
Oh, yeah. 20, 12, 16s,
410?
410s. Yeah.
But that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm looking for.
Just bird shot.
But it doesn't have a. It doesn't say. But it's good to know. You should know that in case you're using something totally inappropriate. You don't want to use a 12 gauge on a dove or a pigeon because that's just overkill.
Want a sandwich?
No, I'm fine.
Oh,
Okay.
okay. Here's something for you, Jason.
Yes.
You could use hawks.
Yes.
Hawking is allowed. Hey, Grace. Hey, Cliff.
I'm not going to get a hawk. They're too much trouble to take care of.
Oh,
So
Jenny,
you have to have special permits and everything else.
Jenny wants to get. You need a hawking license in order to
You would
rehabilitate
obtain one.
animals such as owls. Jenny would love to have one for owls.
Yeah, I'll just get stuff one I can stick on a pole. I'm good with that. I don't have to take care of it.
I just think Jenny just loves owls. Me, they're cool and all, but not my cup of tea. But it's really confusing on some of these rules.
Yeah, a lot of times it's where it's at. Is you really got to pay attention to.
Well, the thing is, it doesn't actually just state grain bins. They
The broad spectrum.
They just generalize everything. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Instead of
right
saying
where.
anywhere near a grain bin or a field where they've done that, they make it worded weird.
Yeah, because if they've already harvested, you're never gonna get every seed out there.
No, I understand that,
Yeah.
but what I was trying to find out is, okay,
Yeah, doublets are usually going to be like a 6-shot.
yeah.
A number 6.
Okay, what exactly is baiting?
Baiting is
Yeah,
when you put a table out there and you put food on it for them.
like a salt lick,
No,
deer.
it's like when you put corn out for a deer to eat. You can only do that for so long before season. Then you can't stop. Then you have to stop putting food out for them.
Yeah, but it doesn't say anything
That's
about
baiting.
that.
Yeah, even hanging an apple from a tree is still considered baiting.
Or planting apple trees.
No, when you tie an apple to a string and you hang it from a tree.
Well, I understand that, but what if you
Yeah.
purposely grow a grove of trees, apples or mulberries, which I know they eat? It's for the sole purpose of hunting that area. Technically, that would be
If it's
baiting.
a private property. If it's
Probably.
a private property, I don't know if that goes or not.
I don't know either. I am not a lawyer because a lot of this wording is, I'm dyslexic also, so that makes it a little bit tougher for me.
Yeah.
And it doesn't say anything about bows. So I have no freaking clue.
Yeah, usually I just go in and I usually just take care of the pest for somebody.
Well, you're not doing that now.
Not right now, it's too hot.
No, I mean, you're doing it for yourself now.
Yeah, kind of. No,
You
like
would
I said, even when I was in Arizona, I would go and I would help out, friends from work, go and control some of the populations of some of the pest animals.
Right.
And usually they got involved with air gunning.
Well, we have one air gun, but that's because Ian wanted one. So I got him one, and he prefers my 22.
Yeah. But, like I said, food plots are legal here.
Oh, yeah. That's a Texas thing, not an Iowa thing.
There's also Georgia and Florida, too, as well. You can have a food plot, private property, and you're hunting on your own property. You still need a hunting license.
In Iowa, they have landowners tags. If you're hunting deer,
Mhm.
they get for free. They don't have to pay for those because they're
not
landowners.
here.
but I'm not, much of a deer hunter. I like small game over bigger game because it's more, A, they replicate a lot faster, and B, people are not hunting them as much as they are the big game, like deer.
Oh yeah, I can imagine with those fermented apples, those deer walking around a little funny. Same thing with the raccoons. Raccoons love fermented apples.
Oh, fermented corn. I have seen them eat fermented corn.
Oh yeah.
The thing is, it's not something that the landowner did. It's just that some corn got into some areas that it rained. Then it got really freakingly hot.
Well, like I said, that's
yeah.
A lot of people here will do the sour mash with the corn here. Soured corn, just to pull in the hogs.
Well, I've heard them do that here too.
Yeah, I understand, Ghost. I know what you meant.
Okay.
A lot of people like to get that piece of that pie from those hunters.
Now, Ghost, are you going hunting with a crossbow by any chance, wherever you're at? As a newly handicapped person, you should be legal to do so. Depending on where you are in your rehab and everything. I wasn't sure if we were going all full hunting, topic or what today. So,
You got your sandwich.
what do you think, Jason? Is the topic all about hunting today, or do we do various?
It's just an open chat, as you can see. I have it scrolling at the bottom,
Okay.
and of course, it's SOP today. So
I didn't want to override somebody else who wanted to talk about something else. I mean, this is something that just came up.
all over, yeah.
And I just hope my legs can be healed enough for me to go out this year.
Yeah, we're less than 30 days away from hunting season.
I know, but I'm going to be
29
healing.
days.
Part of
29 days.
But rabbit season, that's my thing.
Duck season.
Let me double check here. September 2nd. Until February 28th.
Mm-hmm.
I still got to find another 22 for Ian. Yes, we could use a 410 or a 20 gauge, but we don't have anything that small. We have a 12 gauge, which would pretty much tear up anything we shoot at.
Yeah.
So we need something smaller. Our bows, they always work. Nothing wrong with that. But, sometimes when you go a little bit more killing power at a greater distance, a bow won't, while precise, isn't as
Hey, Lori.
durable, or whatever you want to call it.
Lori's saying it's rabbit season.
Hi, Laurie.
No, not yet.
Rabbit season.
In 1 month from today.
Yeah.
1 month from today is rabbit season. But duck season. Yeah, let me see. When is duck season? Is a month and a half from here. The 30th of September. So there's a 28-day difference in seasons.
Yeah. Okay. So yeah, Ghost says 12 and a half, or excuse me, a 12 with a 7.5 shot.
Yeah. We don't get a lot of doves where I'm at. We got pigeons because of the grain bin, but that's too close to property. And then one place we got permission, they don't want us hunting up close to the house. Maybe with some air rifles or bows, but that's about it.
Yeah, they kind of want it quiet.
I mean, I probably can get away with a blowgun, maybe, if I'm lucky, but that's about it. Now, could you imagine doing the old-fashioned sling, Jason?
Oh, geez, yeah. No.
That one.
I probably couldn't hit the broadside of the barn. I'd probably hit the backside of my head first.
Oh, my favorite saying is, "You couldn't hit the broadside of a barn from the inside."
Yep.
That's how bad you can be.
Yeah, using those slings, yeah, there is some skill.
Yeah, but the thing is, those things have been known to take down big game, not just small game.
Yeah.
And if I've heard someone who actually uses not stones but lead weights, like sinkers and stuff.
Oh, by the way, Cliff, I was on Pyramid Air website yesterday. They have what did I say? 150, 200 clay balls for like $6.
Mm-hmm. Oh, did Cliff tell you he found a clay ball in his garden?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay, yeah.
Probably one of his.
I don't know.
Yeah, like I said, Ghost said, yeah, he's gotten lots and lots of doves.
Hi, Jan.
Yay.
Hi, Jan. How you doing?
Jan, simply Jan, not Jenny.
Oh, Jan.
Oh, Jenny says
How
hi
you
to.
doing anyway?
Jenny says hi anyway, folks. There she is.
Hi, Jenny.
How you doing, Jenny?
She is now restricted for another 4 weeks, folks.
Really? That long? Wow.
One of her screws broke on her
I got
surgery.
A screw broke.
She's got a screw loose, folks.
Oh, we knew that already.
I did.
Yeah.
Which is going to be really interesting for her, because once I have my surgery, I'm not going to be able to drive. And I'm the primary driver right now. Then she won't be able to drive because it's her right foot.
Ouch.
So I won't be able to go anywhere. So let's wait. Remains to be seen what happens.
Yeah, Jan's from one of the other channels.
I know Simply Can. I follow
Okay.
him.
Okay. I'm just letting everybody else know.
Huh?
Tell them the other thing.
What other thing?
I gotta wear a bone stimulator.
Oh, Jenny's going to use a bone stimulator, whatever that is. I've never heard of one, so I wouldn't know.
It helps the bones grow faster.
Oh, I'm assuming that's what it is, but I've never heard of one before.
And it looks like a house arrest bracelet.
Oh, it does? Have you ever heard of a bone stimulator, Jason?
No, I have not.
Apparently, Jenny says it looks like a house arrest bracelet that she's got to wear around her ankle.
Yep.
Why use the magnetic field? I have no idea.
Ghost said that their screws work their way out of her leg. Jenny's had issues with her screws before.
That's because it didn't use any Loctite or milk and magnesia to hold the screw in.
Grace, how well do they work? Did you have firsthand experience? I've never heard of one until she told me about it today. So, did you had to use one? How do they work? Do you have some idea?
I said, I've never heard of it.
Neither have I. First time for me. Okay, I got a question for you, Jason. This was actually about Rossi 22 caliber rifles, long LRs. Are they any good?
I've never used a Rossi.
Well, neither have I. Actually, I've only had Marlins.
Sorry, old school Marlins here.
I've got my 795 that I use, but they have one for sale for $169.
Yeah, like I said, I got the old early '80s Model 60. I won't get one out. I won't get one between '86 and 2018. I will not get one.
That's a 795, isn't it?
The Model 60?
No, Model 60 is after the 795.
No, it's the tube fed. This the one you got clip fed.
Right. I prefer the clips. Some camphor and paste of it and apply it. Love.
Yeah.
Cecilia says get some camphor and make a paste of it and apply it to the area. It helps heal the bone.
Laurie, it'll be printed on the receiver or the barrel.
Okay. Doc said it speeds your recovery 2 hours a day. Painless. Okay. Well, she's been told she has to wear hers all day.
10 hours a day.
10 hours a day.
Minimum.
So basically all day.
Yeah.
So thank you for your input, Grace. I really appreciate it because I have never even heard of one until today. I didn't know anything like
Neither
that.
have
Except, well, this is through the VA, right? So it's covered. But I have no idea about any of that. We're going to find out, though.
Mhm.
And I'll find out after next Thursday when I have my cardiac tests taken care of. And they send the information over to Iowa Ortho. Then they'll find out when my surgery is going to be and all that other fun stuff.
You're good, Fox.
Okay. She says it doesn't hurt. Grace, I mean.
Yeah.
Is he coming up or no?
He'll be up here in a bit.
We tell her, hon.
Yeah.
Thanks, Grace.
Okay. How you doing, Jan? Long time no see. So when's the first season for you, Jason?
Dove. On the first.
On the first?
Mm-hmm.
Let me see. Doves. Yeah. We got teal. I'm not sure what a teal is, but we got it.
Duck.
It's a duck?
It's a duck.
I had never heard of it. Doves. The second is snipe. There is such a thing as a snipe, which is really weird. I grew up doing snipe hunts as a kid. Apparently, that's a thing.
With the flashlight and the paper bag, right?
No, ours was with a
Over your head, Bob.
Ours was the burlap bag as a kid. You get those, playing jokes on you. But the thing is, my dad insisted it was a real thing. And it is. He wasn't lying. And something called a rail. I'm not familiar with what rails are. Did I lose? Oh, you're both muted.
Yeah, a rail. That's called a train.
What?
A train.
It's actually called a rail.
No.
What is a rail?
Honestly, I have not come across one. I don't know.
Neither do I. If it's from Orthofix.
No,
Oh.
it's not from Orthofix.
Oh, Jenny says it's not from Orthofix, Grace. He said if it's from Orthofix, there's an app you can use to track it.
Nope.
Okay.
Well, I hope it goes good for you there, Ghost.
A small heron?
heron. Okay.
I didn't even know that. That's the first for me.
I thought a herring was a fish.
No, bird and fish.
Oh.
It's herring for fish. And heron for a bird.
Okay.
Like those tall white ones that fly around
Oh,
here.
Oh, the one Scooter caught.
that's what it looked. I've seen those. I just didn't know. I thought they were something else.
Was it a little tall, skinny white bird?
Yeah, I thought they were cranes.
No. Not a rail. Here. I typed in what is a rail.
Okay.
I've never heard of one before.
I still don't know what those white birds that we have are here. Everybody calls them cowbirds, but I know that's not them. I know that's what a lot of people call them, but I don't know their actual common name or their genus name.
Well, they look weird, but there's apparently
Egrets.
there.
That's it. Thank you, Ghost. I was trying to remember.
Heron and herring.
Yes, heron is the bird. Herring is a fish.
Oh yeah, small red herring. You get it?
Mhm.
Can't get bugs. Got it. Yeah. Like I said, I never heard of a rail. I want to see what a snipe looks like.
You can only see them with a flashlight in the dark.
I'm gonna find out because it's just something that must be found out.
I've never seen one.
Oh, that's what they look like.
Let me pop it up.
I will. Yes, snipes are a real thing in Iowa. I didn't know that's what
Honestly,
they. Oh,
Lori, I don't know.
that's a snipe.
Oh, let me get
It's a water bird. Look, snipe
I wonder if
hunting,
it's-
a myth and reality.
I wonder if it's related to like little sandpipers.
That's what I was thinking. What I would probably thought was a sandpiper probably wasn't. Oh, sorry.
I
That
said,
work?
Lori, if it shoots and it's accurate, it's good. Practice and make sure you know all your safety.
Okay, this is something I figured it could do some good here. Look, wood pigeon, snipe, quail. Can I get
And that's your area, correct?
This is just general game birds.
Oh, okay.
There's a mallard, goose, partridge. We do have that here.
There he is.
Woodcock and pheasant and
Are they in
turkey.
a pear tree?
I don't know.
We don't have any partridges here.
'Cause
They're
they
up
can be
north.
pear trees.
We don't have partridges either. I don't think. Do we? Yes, we do. Gray partridge.
Yeah, I know Johnny Mac has them up in his area.
How you doing, Cliff?
I'm doing.
I'm one step closer to the surgery. They
You mean
were
one
going to
limp?
push me out till next year for my surgery,
Ooh,
but they got it to where I got to get my cardiac test done next Thursday. As soon as they get the results of that, my surgery is going to be scheduled soon after.
yes, Lori, I would say that is a good one.
Yeah, they got the blue winged, green winged, and the cinnamon. Yeah, the cinnamon.
What do you do with a teal besides shoot it?
You eat it.
Okay.
Pretty much eat anything you shoot. We just don't because we don't not used to it.
Right.
And they don't sell them at Walmart.
Yeah, they don't sell freaking quail at Walmart either.
Nope, quail is actually good.
But we ate a bunch of those at the camp. Oop, I'm throwing my phone on
Oh,
the floor.
Yeah,
thanks to
thank you for
Deb.
that, Deb.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It was
I had
pretty-
no idea how she was going to prepare them either.
Well, I was hoping to find out, but that never happened.
Yeah,
That wasn't anybody's fault. It just sort of did happen.
Sorry, hi Cecilia.
Oh,
Missed you.
that's what a teal looks like.
Said hi in Mallory's chat.
I thought they were wood ducks, but I guess that's a teal. Okay.
wood duck is a little bit different. Like I
They're
said, if
similar.
they're flying in, I can't tell them apart. I can't see that well.
Yeah. Are you not saying hi to Cecilia now, Cliff?
I said hi to Cecilia.
She thinks you're not talking to her.
Everyone thinks I'm not talking to her. I'm just quiet today.
Yeah.
Hi, Molly.
Hi, sweetheart.
Sorry, it's been a long day. I slept, but I'm tired. The heat. We finally got a reprieve from the heat. All of
Oh.
10 degrees. Hey, Jenny.
No, we were 104 today.
Yeah, I was 104 for 2 weeks straight.
Yeah, but yeah, we're 10 degrees above normal.
Yeah, I'm actually currently right now it's 87 degrees outside.
Oh, okay, Ghost. I didn't know if
Oh,
that.
beautiful.
I am not much on ducks, water birds, because that's not my area of expertise. Give me a rabbit, give me a squirrel, Anything on the ground, I can hit with a bow. Not sure I want to hit anything with a 12 gauge. So there's that.
They're also known as the woodies in the duck world.
I've seen all the stuff they put in the water for them to nest in because they like nesting in trees and such. But hey, Matt,
Matthew Jess, another good old outdoorsman.
you're getting a good quality of people here today.
Mm-hmm. Well, thank you for coming in, everybody.
You're getting
Still no flowers on it, by the way.
More rain for Cecilia. Cecilia, go outside and tell the rain to go south.
You have 13 people in. Honey,
What?
you have 13 people watching.
Really?
yeah,
Oh,
better
13
than
people
me.
watching at one time. Thank you, everybody, for coming in. It's awesome.
I'm honored.
Yes.
So Jenny's going to be on down for another 4 weeks, Cliff.
Why?
She has a screw loose.
Literally, one of the screws they put in for her when they fused her ankle broke.
Ooh.
Came loose or broke. There's a difference.
Broke. But technically, since it broke broke in half. It's now the top part is loose.
Ooh. Yeah, I can't imagine how painful that is.
That's got to be
Nothing wrong.
itchy.
Yes to both. It is correct. Either one's correct. We don't know how it would break. It's supposed to be stainless steel, surgical steel, and it should not break. There's nothing that Jenny could do, sort of hitting her foot with a hammer, should be able to break those things. I think it was defective.
It's possible.
Well,
Say what?
I mean, what do you mean, Blake? I thought you were Molly.
Because your voice is coming out of Molly's side.
Oh, that's because we're right across from each other.
They're
And all the
sharing the
feedback.
mic,
Yes.
but they don't get feedback.
I can fix that so we get feedback.
Oh, we all got one screw or another missing there, Matt. I can guarantee
Well,
it.
I've got a lot of screws loose.
I usually use my marbles more than I do my screws. Oh man, I get to let you guys know by next Thursday. I actually should tell you what my results are for my stress test, my cardiac test, and all that stuff.
Next Thursday, right?
Yep.
Not tomorrow. Okay.
Yep, next Thursday. If it was tomorrow, I would have said tomorrow.
Yeah.
So, right now, once I get the results from that, they get faxed over to the Iowa Ortho, and our Ortho calls me and they give me a date. Then I go in, get the surgery done. Then I sit on my butt until they tell me I can come back and go through physical therapy and all the other fun stuff.
Yeah, Matthew, usually that's because they got their brain rattled. Or scrambled.
But it's really interesting. But I won't be able to drive Jenny, and she's going to be not supposed to be doing any kind of sort of driving whatsoever. So,
That's going to suck.
oh yeah. But I'm going to have to sit here with my foot up because there's nothing I can physically do.
You're going to get you a little ball. You can bounce it off the ceilings and the walls, and have the cat retrieve it for you.
I don't know if would be able to do something like that, Cecilia. But we did discuss her coming in and helping us. But we'd have to ask her and offer to pay her the whole 9 yards, like you're supposed to do. But we'd have to wait and see.
Oh, I found out one of my permissions that I was going to try and get.
Yeah.
Those were actually somebody's pigs that got out. And they tore
Say it
up her
again.
yard.
Say it again.
One of the permissions I was going to get,
Yeah.
going to remove some hogs from, they were actually pen raised, and they got out of their pen from one of the neighbors.
Oh, okay.
They tore up their yard.
So it wasn't wild. They're
No, they weren't
domesticated.
wild. No.
Okay. As much as you can domesticate pigs.
Yeah, they're still an animal. They can cause harm to us.
What would Cliff do if pigs got into his garden?
You'd be having pork.
I'd be eating a shitload of bacon.
Pork chops, ribs, roasts.
Yeah, there'd be
Ham
I'd be
hocks.
smoking and dehydrating bacon.
Save the skin for leather. Make yourself a
Pork
new pair of
rinds.
moccasins.
Yeah, I'd rather make pork rinds. I could actually sell the fat off them pigs and make a good penny.
Oh, I'm sure
yeah.
you could. Because bacon fat or grease is
No, we
is
do. We have chicharrones down here.
Huh?
Chicharrones,
I have no
Yep.
idea what that is.
fried pig skins, or
Oh.
fried pig skin / bacon, pig fat.
I do know they do use something like that for chew toys for dogs.
They use the sinewy parts though.
They do at the pet store next to where Jenny works. Sell stuff like that.
Yep, there you go, Grace. Cracklins,
I've heard of cracklins, but I don't know what that is.
also known as pork rinds.
Okay, so I'm learning more stuff every day.
Especially the nacho flavored ones. Those are pretty good. I've had those.
Get them fried right; they are fantastic.
Yep. Not the ones made from flour, the real ones.
Like I said, I'd never heard of them. So until started coming on these channels and people start talking about cracklins, I have no freaking clue what it is because I never had them growing up.
Tasty.
Or we had them and they were called something completely different. So, damn.
Even turtles eat them.
Pork rinds, okay, but I don't like pork rinds. Never have.
Turtles, crawdads, fish.
Now, once you've had real pork rinds, they're good. I don't care much for the fake ones.
I like the store-bought ones.
We never
But I
had.
also had real ones.
No.
Yeah.
You know they're real if they have hair on them still.
Yeah. That just sounds nasty.
That's homemade right there, fresh
Oh
off,
yeah, it is.
fresh
They're
off the
good.
cutting board.
Just sliced up, throw it in the deep fryer.
So you're going to go after Dubs the first season, Jason?
Probably not, because I don't belong to any of the here we have to be on a, what do you call it, like a hunting camp. It's actually a piece of property that everybody pitches into. The
A
cheapest
lease.
one I can find around here is it's like what, $1,700, $1,800 a year.
We call that a lease here.
Yeah, the
We
lease.
call
that's what
it
I'm
a
thinking about,
timeshare.
yeah, it's like a timeshare.
Yeah, they call them leases here.
Yeah, that's what I was trying to think of as was a lease. Yeah, like I said, I'm not going to pay that.
Yeah, I can understand.
I don't have that kind of income to do that.
Well, at least I can get permissions. I got one.
I'm trying to get some.
Well, I've actually asked about this one years ago, and I just finally came through, but I
Yeah.
still haven't gotten the written permission part. I'm waiting on that. I can't go there until I have it. Well, I can still go there, but I can scout it, but I can't do anything about it until I get the written permission in my hand. I'm going to laminate the dang thing, keep it in my truck, that kind of thing.
Right.
Well, like I said, I'm not going to harvest them out of my backyard unless it is absolutely necessary. As in, we are hungry. We are starving.
Or they're being that destructive.
Well, even then, I'll try to
Doves
scare them.
are not really technically that destructive compared to some things. But
Oh, deer can be extremely destructive.
deer, yes. So I'm talking about doves. But yeah.
Yeah, doves can, yeah.
How?
Eat everything in sight.
Yep, eat all your harvested seeds that you got left out there. So you can let them
okay.
dry for harvesting or to harvest them for next year's seeds. Not only that, a lot of the dairies will actually try and get rid of the those birds, so they're not defecating in the cattle feed and making the cattle sick.
Oh, about crows. You guys got a lot of crows down there?
Yeah,
Big
yeah.
ones.
Mhm.
Biggins.
They're unlimited. There are no restriction, no limit on either one of those. On crows,
We actually have ravens here.
we don't have ravens, but we got some really big crows though because they are corn fed. But October 15th to the 30th and January 14th to March 31st. So they got a split season for crows. Actually, one of the few that actually do have a split season.
Oh yeah, right there. Like I said, Ghost has it right there. Farmers have a big dove shoots. We used to pay $10 a day just to use the
$10
land
is not bad, actually.
for a day.
Yeah, that's not bad.
Yeah.
So it's $10 plus the shells.
Yeah, but still, it's cheaper than buying a lease.
Yeah.
And you got to admit, for $10 a day for just having fun shooting, and you get to take the meat home.
Oh yeah, especially if you got 3 people there, that's $30 just to go out there, walk, and get rid of some of the birds.
Yeah. And you get to eat them afterwards. That's even better.
Well, a lot of people will actually. What are you doing?
You have a puppy.
Yeah, not really a puppy anymore.
You know what I mean? It's always they're going to be puppies until the day they move on to the the great hunting sky, lands in the sky. So
Rice and chicken.
Yeah, get more pickles than the bird from Classic. All right, Jan, we'll see you later.
Well, take care, John.
be well, Jan.
Bye, Jan.
See you Sunday, maybe.
I'm going to be fishing Sunday.
Hopefully.
Why?
Hope you get to go fishing.
Well, I'm already. Even if it's raining, I'm still going to go. Okay. What does rain have to do with fish? Is the fish going to get wet?
Nope. Parametric pressure change.
All I'm going to do is get a bobber and a hook and throw it out and just in a worm, and I'll be at spot all I would be doing.
It's like when it's raining is one of the best times to fish.
Yeah, we got thunderstorms in the vicinity.
Well, the thing is, I
that's-
don't know much about the site that Cornfed gave me, so I'm going to find out about it when I get there with Ian. So we're going to find out how that works. But it's I haven't been fishing in months.
Yeah, it's right.
Since the gathering, I have not been fishing.
It's gonna be Pineland.
That's the last time I've been fishing.
But you got 3 fish.
Yeah, first one was technically a bait fish, but which I gave
Fish is
to
a
Blake
fish.
and he lost it.
Yeah. We just get Deb just to send us some. We'll buy some quail off of her.
I would definitely buy quail on a
Get
regular
it
basis.
insulated. Throw in a couple of bricks of
Dry ice.
dry ice and some ice
Booster
packets.
packs.
Well, Jenny and I do have to make a trip over to Omaha still. We got to take back her cooler and give her money.
Come on. It's good. Enough.
But we'll see what we can do. Make a day of it over in Omaha. We can go see Serena maybe.
Williams.
See that?
Right?
You see that?
Well, if we go up on a Friday, get a hotel room, see your mom and dad on Saturday.
Oh, and the
head out,
popcorn popper.
Go see Deb and Serena and everything over in Omaha. Spend the night there and on the way back Sunday.
Don't forget the popcorn
Trip
popper.
down the line.
Everything's right there. We got everything right there, still, stacked. Just got to figure out, we got to get it.
Excuse me.
So what do you think of the speaker?
The speaker's actually kind of nice. I can hear everybody. Bought a quart today at the thrift store.
Bought a cork.
Yeah.
I don't understand what he's talking about.
All right. Take care, Ghost.
Be well, Ghost.
All right, have a good day, Ghost.
Bye, Ghost.
See you next week.
Oh, I was going to show you guys something. Blake made something. Get it. Where's that? Oh, that's the wrong one. There's her. I don't know. Where is it at? I can't find it. Must be on my phone because I can't find it.
What were you looking for?
He sent me a picture of some flint napping he did with some obsidian that he picked up.
Oh,
And the arrowhead he made is just beautiful. I would love to. He hasn't found a proper shaft for it yet. But, oh man, this thing's going to be sweet when we're going to be able to shoot it. I know it is. Because those things are sharp.
Gotta separate them, Deb. Gotta separate them.
Yep. The aggressive ones go to freezer camp.
They go down into my belly. Is where they go.
That's what we call it, freezer camp.
Freezer camp. They're making a trip to the farm. As the old saying used to say, I believe.
Yeah, I said Trapper Jay was still raising quail. I said, do a swap with him for keeping the genetics different. Keeping them viable.
Well, how far are they apart, though? Is the question.
He's up in northwest Missouri by Rockport, I think it's called.
Well, they're on the same side of Iowa, so that would definitely be close.
I mean, they're not that far apart.
I think they might be within a distance, but they would have to meet halfway down the middle. And she doesn't have a vehicle that would make the trip.
I know.
Yeah, she's not mobile.
Wow.
Sorry about cutting you there, Blake, but I would love to see a video of you flint napping those arrowheads. I think that would be freaking cool. I know some people use a metal flint napper tool, but I've seen people use deer antler too. So I don't know how you do yours.
Blake's got deer antler.
Okay.
Yeah, you see that there? After I found the rooster scalped, that was not worth.
I hear music.
That's the dryer.
Okay, I thought I was hearing things. My ears are ringing. And I go,
Ice cream.
Ice cream.
Ice cream.
we do have an ice cream truck that goes around here, folks. Just
You
to let you know. I never seen one until we moved back here. And I go, you got to be kidding. No, well, there was one here too, wasn't there? Yeah, in Osceola we found one too. It's so weird.
Yeah, I'm sure if Deb gets on YouTube and looks up, how to raise quail on YouTube, I'm sure she might find somebody within that area where she's at.
Well, I'm sure she will too, but I think if we can figure out if she's willing to give some, I will buy some off of her. We can do that, or trade, or whatever we need to do to get some quail off of her.
Yeah, I think we did.
Yes, we do have some. It's here. We'll make sure that you just give us a list and make sure we got it. We'll bring it to you. It's going to be a bit before we're able to make the trip, Deb, because with my knee and her foot,
We're kind of incapacitated.
yeah, we're a little bit in the incapacitated state right now. Excuse me. I really didn't mean to do that.
Let me find out where that's at. I'm hoping the storm is heading towards us.
Hun,
No,
what was your
looks like
quote from the general? It just expired.
nope. It's
dollars and
collapsing.
Just on the van.
something.
Okay.
And it has to have comprehensive coverage.
Why,
Deb says you got 2 weeks.
hun? No, we can't afford it.
It's the law. You don't have a choice.
For what?
Insurance. They get new insurance.
I didn't end up with no lawyers, Blake. I ended up with some Lowrys, though. I'm about to do something stupid.
Well, Deb, I hope you should approach them. Say, hey, can we do a swap of breeding quail?
Oh, that tastes weird. Oh, for the longest time, I thought this was Blake's when I somehow ended up with it.
Probably one of ours.
I think, and then I figured, Blake showed me a while back that he found his in his camping gear, showed me the pictures and everything. And then I asked Jason and Molly if they bought one, and they said they bought one, so this may or may not have been theirs.
Yeah,
Probably
Yeah.
was.
mine was. It's not like I have a whole bunch of it here along with my mix as well.
I may lie there, Deb, but it might get you your stuff faster.
Oh, I can do this now. There I am.
Oh, there he is.
Yep, I'm here.
I can actually see him today because he's not wearing camouflage.
Yeah. I'm wearing camouflage pants.
Can't see below the nipplies, so we are squared away on that one. Boy. Oh, that tasted like all sorts of things.
Ooh. As long as you don't taste it twice, you're good, right?
I did taste it twice.
Ooh.
I've been eating snacking on these Flamin' Hot Cheetos. I've been eating Spree's Sweet Tarts Chewies. I've been munching on Skittles. Ate a couple of these. Already got that down that far in my new container of cheese puffs.
Okay.
I have no troubles eating the cheese puffs. Other stuff, few and far in between.
Macus is way too
I still have Star Crunch and I still have a bunch of zebra cakes. And no spicy water for me today.
I got these, Cliff.
Ooh, nice. Those
I've
actually
been
taste
sharing them
good.
with the wife, and I still got 4 left. And
I've
been
had 2.
Almost a week.
I've had 2.
They're a lot better than the coconut ones.
I do not like anything store-bought that has coconut on it. That stuff tastes like it's rubbery.
It's okay. Molly can't have it. She's allergic to it.
Ooh. Was she allergic to fresh coconut as well, or just to, like the funky stuff they sell in the stores?
Anything. So a lot of times, if we get something, we got to watch the ingredients list. Make sure it's lower than 7 on the list.
Okay. Sorry about that,
Which I
folks.
can almost guarantee that'll never happen, because in order to have that, you actually have to have dietary supplement of some kind.
Hey, quiet.
Or since I'm like 90% junk food, that stuff will die inside of me.
You be quiet.
Shooter.
What is that noise?
That's Jenny wrapping up her chips that she got for supper.
Oh,
She got a big party size bag of Doritos.
I thought there was a cat getting into the foil.
No,
Right?
This is me back here being noisy.
she had a sub sandwich for supper and Doritos
Nice.
That's right.
and a Sprite. Subway
I gotta have
sandwich.
full of chili.
I'm munching rice and chicken.
You broke into your mountain house?
One of them, dude. I still have the rest of them sitting in my truck. They've been sitting in there since the camping trip.
If I would have known
I
you
felt
had
like
some of those, I would have
4
broken
days
in
worth
and
of food in
snagged
there.
your. Do you have any of the breakfast skillet stuff? Because breakfast skillet makes the best breakfast burritos.
I like the breakfast stuff because it has bell peppers and onions in it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
It's one of my favorites. Though I'm
I
not
am-
a fan of the biscuits and gravy as much, though.
I don't like the way, even with Mountain House, the bell peppers usually never hydrate right, and they always taste funny.
Yeah, but it's better than nothing at all.
This is true.
Sometimes I'd rather have nothing.
Well,
So
that's
you're
you.
starving enough to eat it.
Deb, I just bought 2 more of them.
The buffalo chicken mac.
I have mac and cheese ones, but I don't know. Something was off with the taste.
I've never heard of the buffalo chicken one. Jenny's getting ready to go to bed, folks.
Good night,
All right.
Jenny.
Good night, Jenny.
Hi, guys.
Good night, Jenny. Be well, be safe.
She's got to go get herself dressed for bed, then go to the restroom. Then I will tuck her in after that. Oh man! So, favorite backpacking meal if you were going backpacking, Cliff?
Well, first
can
off,
say
I'm
for
definitely
everybody.
taking Mountain House because it weighs virtually nothing and is super easy to make.
Beef jerky, beef sticks. Okay, that's not technically a meal. That's more of a snack.
That's more of a you get the right ingredients, you can turn it into a meal.
Oh,
yeah.
I didn't say anything about turning it into a meal. I said as it stands by itself, it's a snack. If you add it with something else, that's true.
Cut up
Me
the
works.
rice into chunks and put it in the Mountain House macaroni and cheese.
I would honestly have to say the spaghetti
Spaghetti.
Spaghetti.
for the Mountain House would be my all-time preference. Would just be the
I
spaghetti.
think I'm not sure, but I think that one has mushrooms in it.
Does not.
It does not. Okay, I wasn't sure. It's lasagna that has the mushrooms, right?
Nope.
I think one of them does.
Neither of them have mushrooms in it.
Now I have to look that up.
Why would spaghetti have mushrooms in it? That makes no
It's-
sense.
Why does beef stroganoff have mushrooms in it? I don't know, but they
That's-
also
That's the Mountain House meal that has mushrooms in it. The lasagna does not, and the macaroni and cheese and the spaghetti do not.
Let me see here. I'm going down the list here.
Yeah, I would
Yep.
agree with that one, Lori. Like a half a cup of rice. Actually, to be honest, even like a quarter cup of rice plus a little bit of dehydrated meat and like a small thing of like dehydrated potatoes. Yeah,
Yeah, you can throw some seasonings in there, and hey, off you go. Especially with minute rice.
oh yeah.
Okay.
That'd be better. That would be better for you than the than that ramen.
Oh, definitely. The less sodium content for one.
Sometimes you
Can
just
someone
need that
please tell me what
sodium.
creamed beef is?
What is?
beef.
Creamed beef.
Same as creamed corn, just in beef form.
Ew, that just sounds. Huh? Oh, Jenny says SOS.
Yep.
I usually do it with like ground stuff, not,
Beef chips,
yeah,
chipped beef.
chipped beef. That's what we usually call it, chipped beef.
Yeah, in the military, it was SOS.
Here's lasagna.
Well,
But here in the household, we call it SO. Well, we call it SOR here.
SOR?
Yeah,
Shit on a run.
Rice.
sauce over rice.
Oh, I don't use rice though.
We do.
We do.
He doesn't like rice.
I have a reason for it, folks.
Yes. The same reason why I don't eat liver.
I grew up with that's what we ate all the time.
Rice and liver. Yeah.
Ugh.
I did as a kid. I won't touch liver, but I have no problems eating rice.
Well, it's fine if you slice it up. You got some onions, some bell peppers, some butter.
That's how we cooked it, and I refuse to touch that shit.
Cecilia says goodnight, love. So does Deb. So
Let's see. I'm trying to think here, because
Molly, what would be your go-to backpacking meal if you were going? That is
Beanie weenies.
beans and weenies.
sausage.
I could see that.
You have
I
to
wish
eat a
they
lot
had-
of those.
I would love to see that one in a MRE or backpacking meal setup.
I think it is in the Alaskan Winter Survival MRE, or it's in one of the Russian ones.
Okay.
I know it used to be one of the K rations because my dad used to talk about it all the time when he was overseas.
Yeah. They come in one of the 24-hour ration packs. They actually have a
A
small
little
can.
8-ounce can.
Yep. A little tiny can of Vienna sausage.
Vienna sausages are different though.
Beanie weenies, Vienna sausage is the same stuff. It just depends on the location of the world you're in.
Yeah, that's true. I remember a while back, I can't remember how long it was, that we discussed all the different MREs throughout the world. And
Right?
the
I remember that episode.
Yeah, we were. I remember when we. My favorite meals, surprisingly enough, came from Australia.
They do actually have some good ones.
That's what I was saying. I would love to get a case of the Australian MREs just to try them out in person, because the meals looked amazing. Now I don't know how much they taste or how much salt they use or whatever, but I would love to find out.
Yeah. Let's see, Cecilia. What are you using it for? What are you trying to prevent?
Squirrel holes, raccoon holes, whatever. The standard reason why you
Mouse
need
holes?
a random pad of steel wool in your house.
Keep out mice.
Yep.
But mice can chew through tin cans.
I've seen them chew through electrical cable.
Oh yeah, and not get fried.
Steel wool slows them down a little bit, but they will eventually, if they get hungry enough, they'll go through it or pull it out. Cecilia, if you've got your local Dollar General or Dollar Store or whatever you have, like Menards might sell it, or even Tractor Supply. The hell is that one up there?
Tim Hortons?
I don't know if Timmy's. I thought Tim Hortons was a coffee shop.
Hey, they might have everything up there. I'm not sure what the.
What is the Canadian version of Tractor Supply?
Oh, that would be Canadian Tire.
Thank you. I'm like Canadian Tractors. Like the dollar store does not sell steel wool. What the
Yes,
heck?
They do here.
I mean, yeah, we got the ones here that you can go to the grocery store and they got soap mixed in with it.
Some of them do, yeah.
Or they might have the plastic version of the scrubbers. The steel scrubber.
No, but
They
the
have-
steel wool with the soap in it. Probably
you're
work
talking about
better because-
Brillo pads. Brillo
Not
pads
the
are
Brillo
different.
pads. Not the Brillo pads. They got steel wool that has soap in it.
Yeah, but that's Brillo pads technically.
Yeah,
No.
but yeah.
There's not.
The Brillo pads are the flat ones. It's not it's something different than steel wool.
Brillo pads are usually like the ones that are attached to like either the sponge or the
Yeah.
flat like 3M ones.
Yeah.
You like the SOS pads?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, the
So,
thing
yeah,
is, I
the one
think the SOS and the Brillo pads are the same thing, just shaped differently.
Yeah.
They're all the
anyways,
same.
you use that one instead because it won't taste good to the mice.
But steel wool, you should be able to get, order off of like Amazon or something if you needed to.
Actually, really want a fun way to do it. Get the steel wool, because I mean, you can get them. They come in different varieties, but usually get the like
Ooh.
3-pack, like the scrubber ones that are like the spirally.
Oh,
Take
I know
a
what you
piece
can do.
Of
You like
cedar
the slide on or
and
you want to go?
mothball, and you stick it in the center of that thing.
Oh, you can turn it off.
What if someone? Oh, she needs chainmail.
That's too expensive. There's stuff in
No,
the
you
hole.
can make it yourself. It's easy to do. A simple little chainmail thing over a hole. You can screw it or hammer it in place. They can't get through it.
Yeah, but they'll just do a hole in a different spot.
But until then, that would keep them from going through that hole. And then you can make a simple butted mail.
Really, they don't work.
Will take probably about 20 minutes to make.
Oh, she's saying the SOS pads don't work.
Oh, I'm sure. Oh,
Yeah, and
Blake says to check Advanced Auto or O'Reilly's. They might have it, what you're looking for.
Or
Yeah,
checkers if you have one.
I use the 1/4-inch steel mesh. I just cut it up to the size I need, and then I staple it into place.
Oh, is that little, like the chicken wire stuff? Like
Yeah.
Yeah, like this stuff here. I'll get it.
Yeah, that would work.
It's similar to what you have on your windows. If you have a screen on the outside of your windows, it's similar to that.
Okay. Okay, be right back. I gotta go tuck Jenny in.
All right. Well, that's why we're trying to list off places that you might be able to find it, Cecilia.
No, that way. Yes,
We're not directly saying that you should have it up there. We're just trying to give you options for where you might be able to find it.
So I'm gonna do this without getting poked. But
Oh,
yeah,
yeah.
the steel mesh here. Yeah,
Yeah, I got a roll of that in my shed actually.
yeah.
Works
you get it.
great for it. Jason, I'll tell you right now, you make a 16 by 16 frame, and that stuff right there works great as a sifting screen.
Yes, it does. 'Cause I have one.
I do too.
That's where some of this went.
Yep. If you do it, if you do a 1/4 turn on that and do a double layer, you get an even finer sifting screen, which keeps out most of the rocks.
And also the larger bits and pieces of mulch too.
Yep.
Because I was using it to sift mulch.
That's what I used mine for when I was doing my soil mix. That's where I kept getting all my mulch from. Oh, that was dry. Like the one random piece of chicken I had in there was like dry.
Wow.
Which is funny because I've eaten them dry when they're straight dehydrated. And they actually
Yeah.
still taste pretty good.
Yeah, because I'll usually staple it into place, and I'll actually use my electrical staples for the electrical wire. I just take off that piece of plastic, hold it there with a pair of needle nose pliers or forceps, and I'll just pop it in there. And then what I'll do is I'll fill that full of foam. And then I'll put some wood over the top of that. Like a little piece of plywood or something.
What gets me, and I haven't been able to find them, is they used to sell steel wool, like the really fine steel wool, in a green bag, and you'd usually get like 15 or 20 of them things all squashed in there. I have not been able to find those dang bags for years.
Yeah, it looks like a bunch of mice got homeless, or became homeless and invaded Cecilia's house.
Ow. Ow. Oh, tweaked my knee. Oh my gosh.
So that means Colin will be going here shortly.
Yep.
Most likely. Sorry, folks. I was tucking Jenny over. I stepped wrong, and next thing you know, ow.
Like I said, my sciatic nerve was acting up on me on Monday.
Oh, I bet that was even worse than my knee.
Oh, jeez. Especially when, there's nothing wrong with your foot. It's actually in the bottom of my spine is where it's all pinched. But it makes my brain think, hey, there's something wrong with your foot.
Yeah.
So I know almost anybody here should understand this sensation. When you're wearing your shoes and you get the bridge of your shoelaces just too tight and it just like pinches the top of your foot.
Mhm.
I had that feeling for 3 days, even after taking my shoe off, because I thought, because I was at work and I was thinking to myself, oh, maybe it's just because somehow my shoe just got really tight right there and it was just pressure. I took my shoe off, I took a step, and I almost biffed it. It literally felt like somebody had took a piece of like spear tip and just shoved it right into the top of my foot bone.
Oh, yeah.
For
Jenny
3
would know
days,
something
I
about
was
that.
walking like I had a broken leg, and I still had to work on it. But first, I don't know what it was. Like, I could feel that my ankle, like that section, needed to pop. Because sometimes you take a step and you can feel that nice pop, and then your foot, like
Oh,
all the pressure goes away.
Deb says that's transferred pain from your back, Cliff.
Huh? No, my back was fine. I did not have any back pain. I didn't have a pinched nerve. It was literally the top of one foot for like 3 days. And then I like popped it. And after like a good 2 or 3 pops, it was done. It was gone. I had no problems with it anymore.
Oh, by the way, Cecilia, there's a channel called Sean Woods. He does a lot of mousetrap videos. He does a lot of homemade mouse. All of his older videos are like homemade mouse traps.
What's that name sound familiar?
Using a bucket, a roller, and a ramp.
Oh, Mousetrap Monday?
Yeah.
I knew that name sounded familiar.
Yeah, I did a lot of bushcrafting stuff years ago. I think he's starting to get into it again.
Yeah, I used to watch his channel all the time. He has some interesting stuff.
Yeah, he does.
He was the guy that was always recreating like old school vintage like 1400s or something like that, or 1500s like old school mouse traps.
Mice can breed at approximately 10 to 16 weeks, and then they can have a litter of up to 10 per month.
Yeah, that's exactly right, because he's got one right here, the rare antique 1843 mouse trap.
Yeah.
I love how his one of his little things for his channel is literally a stuffed mouse
Yeah.
that he likes to run and stick into the traps to kind of give you like an idea of what happens.
Yeah.
I think
Yes,
I'm
Deb,
done,
I
folks.
am the same way. I've got that pinched nerve, right in the sciatic nerve, right there, at the right above the buttocks.
Jason, I think I'm done.
You're gonna be done already.
Yeah, my knee is just, I just had to take 2 of the Celebrexes.
Oh,
Can I
well,
quit?
good night.
So my knee is killing me. That did not feel good when it happened. So
Yeah, in about 30 minutes, you'll be heading off to La La Land.
no, these don't put me to
Cecilia.
sleep. This is not
Oh,
the
they
same
don't?
stuff. No, this is like amped up ibuprofen. But I need to get my feet up and let it do its thing. So I will see you guys tomorrow. Hopefully, be well. I love you all, and night.
Please,
Good night.
I'm an alien. I'm a turtle. I have turtle.
Turtle.
I was going to say before he left that did you guys know that a 1 duck fart is as loud as a 2 duck fart, only half as quiet?
Yeah,
What?
ducks don't fart.
No, but essentially it's
But
it's
half
just,
is quiet.
yeah, it's half as quiet. Because a 1 duck fart is as loud as a 2 duck fart, only half as quiet. Did that to one of my coworkers the other day, and he just looked at me confused.
Hey, ask him what's a duck weigh.
A duckway?
Yeah.
£2.
2 to 3 pounds.
I work and live more or less in a Hispanic area. So I always ask my coworkers, and I'm still trying to figure out how much it is, but I have no idea how much an orale weigh. I also still have no idea how much a pinche weigh.
Mhm.
And I still have no idea how much a karmate weighs. None of my coworkers can answer me, and I work with like 3 Hispanics. I got my boss with that one, and he was dying. He was laughing.
They'll probably laugh about getting a topo burrito.
What a
Topo.
topo burrito?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if that is.
The Spanish word for gopher.
Gopher burrito.
I would have some of the guys try to order that when they went into the restaurants. I had them talk to, convinced.
That's messed up.
Oh, like I said, after the second time, the guy behind the counter knew.
Spring traps are always fun when you're trying to do mice. Good old-fashioned guillotine.
Oh yeah.
I've seen that one too on the on Mousetrap Mondays.
Oh yeah. Like I said, out of all the mousetrap, pest control people that deal with the mice, he and I are the only ones that tells you where the mice run.
They run
How
along
they
the
run,
walls.
why they run there.
Usually ease of convenience. Negatory on that one, Deb. They do not.
But yeah, like I said, always put the mousetrap, always facing the wall where they're going to run.
Meaning, just as a prime example, if your wall, we'll say right here, that is the wall. Do not stick your mousetrap this way. Stick your mousetrap this way so they run over the trigger pad and they go whack.
Just like so.
Yep. It don't matter how fast they run, that spring is a lot quicker than they are. And that thing's only got to go a short distance and they're stuck in there. And also, if you're using smaller traps like Jason has, that was what, the 2.5 inch?
Yeah.
Tie it to something that won't make it go very far. Because even when they're in one of those things, if they've got legs available, they'll drag that thing all the way to a hole.
That's why you usually put them in a box. About
A tissue box.
you use a tissue box and you cut holes on either end of the long way side on the opposite sides. So you can also get your traps in there, push down, get them set, and slide it up to the wall. And then you put a book over the top of that so they can't leap out. And put the sunflower seeds in the middle.
I was gonna say something. Now I forgot what I was gonna say. Fish. That was not what I was gonna say, but I literally was gonna say something. I completely forgot what it was now.
Really?
Yeah.
No, I'm talking about Cecilia. She says the springs keep popping out on them.
Bad Batch.
Oh, there, you bought them off of Amazon.
Yeah, but the stuff on Amazon should still more or less be essentially the same stuff you get
Yeah.
at stores.
Like I said, don't buy the cheap Chinese stuff. Go with the Trapper T-Rexes from Bell Industries.
Or even
Pay
the
a little bit more for
Tomcat
them.
ones.
Huh?
Even Tomcat.
The T-Rexes are better than the Tomcats.
Are they?
Yes.
Okay.
They got a bigger spring on them.
See, I just want to find a whole bunch of the old school, like, flat wood rat traps.
Oh, yeah. Those Trapper T-Rexes with the rat traps, the larger ones, those things will dance when they go off. Yeah, like I said, the ones from Tomcat are okay. Those are the lowest ones I'll get on the list. But if it's like no name brand or anything else like that, or they're trying to pass it off as a copycat,
Then
Yeah.
no.
be a little bit beware of where it's coming from and where they're sending it, who's shipping it. Yeah, but you want to get the Trapper T-Rexes from Bell Industries.
Well, everything breaks over time.
Yeah.
Even
Like I
the
said,
even
I-
the old school flat wooden rat traps and mouse traps. After a while, the spring popping back and forth, snapping shut.
Yeah, that
Pull
little
out that hinge pin.
nail will actually pop out. But once you catch a mouse in a trap, do not throw it away.
Well, throw the mouse away, not the trap.
Yeah, throw the mouse away, but not the trap, because that trap will catch more.
And don't wash it.
Yeah, don't wash it.
I don't think I've ever
Gloves
seen
on.
met anyone that's washed a mouse trap.
Yeah, there's people out there that actually do because they caught a mouse.
That makes no sense.
So, anyways, you get your mouse caught, and you just go over to the trash can and go. Believe me, that trap will catch another one
So why don't you wash it?
because you'll actually wash off the pheromones that the trap has caught the other mouse on, and the other mouse is going to go, "Oh, George was here. You sure it was George? Let me find out," and start sniffing around. They get caught.
Yeah, so that must make. I've never met or seen anyone or even talked to anyone that's ever washed a mouse trap.
I have.
Really?
Mm-hmm. Because they caught a mouse and they want to get all the cooties off of it.
Oh my god. I swear people are so skittish nowadays.
Yeah, like I said. Oh, by the way, the
Hey!
what is he doing?
Ooh, that actually startled me, Molly.
Go lay down.
Now, the one that has just been approved here for the U.S. within the last year is the one from Australia, and it works off of CO2. And it's the
Pneumatic ones?
A24 and I believe the A12. It is expensive.
Yeah. Then you got to reset them because they're good for, I think it's what, 8 or 12 shots, and then you got to
It's 12 for the rat traps and 24 for the mice.
but you gotta buy the specified CO2 refills for them. I think those are that's what gets pricey.
That's where they get you, because it's like what, $160 something here in the U.S. for them. But yeah, it'll sit there ready to go until it gets up there and it
Till it runs out of air.
yeah, I think they were actually using Nutella as the bait.
So I miss the old days where you get a rat or a mouse in a rat trap and you would just walk over there, grab it by the tail, use the other hand, peel the rat trap off, walk to the trash can, just drop it in there. Nowadays, you see everybody, they're out there with those big old, 14-inch freaking hamburger tongs, and they're like all skittish trying to grab it, and they're like, you. And then drop the whole thing in the trash. It's like, bro, if you're that skittish about it, just wear rubber gloves.
I'm trying to find a good picture of it.
I was gonna say just Google pneumatic rat trap.
Yeah. This is off of AliExpress. It's actually $46.53, but you'll probably be paying that for shipping from overseas.
Yeah, I just saw that exact same one the minute I popped that up there.
Yeah.
You got one on eBay for $65.
Yeah, eBay's still sketchy.
Yeah.
Amazon $179.99.
Oh,
Yeah, the Good Nature ones.
No, this is the actual the Good Nature trapping kit. That's actually who makes it.
Now, see if you scroll down, holy smokes, you can get a 24 pack. Oh, A24 rat for 5 of them is almost $800.
Yeah, they work too. Oh, by the way, the squirrels will fit in the rat ones too, so you got to be careful where you put them.
Yeah, it's the automatic intelligent rodent pneumatic killer. That one's on AliExpress. That's 102, but it's the same. It's the same ones.
I do know that Sean Woods did do a review on it too as well.
Yeah, I think he bought one or two of them, and I don't remember if he bought the main ones or kind of like the knockoff ones.
Yeah. Well, let's see.
Because I know they make a knockoff brand too. I've seen them as well.
Yeah, I'm a little leery about getting the knockoff brand. I'm going over here to images. It'll probably be easier.
I do believe he also did one on the Victor M162S clean kill mouse traps.
Yeah.
I remember him doing a preview on those ones also.
Let's see. Let's just do this picture here. It's going to be the off of the one off. No, geez, that won't even let me do that.
Can't remember if you had to reset that one every time or if it was auto set. I think the pneumatic one's an auto set.
I'm trying to find a halfway decent photo of one. One that doesn't have dead mice underneath it. Here's one. Okay, let's go back over here just so I can let everybody see exactly what it is.
Yeah, I can find tons of them that don't have dead mice on them.
Yeah. Okay. All right, how's it showing up now? Let's see. Okay, there we go. Okay. Yeah, so this is going to be the A24 here. This one's actually for the mice. And you can actually put this up a little bit higher, and you could put a board at a 45-degree angle going up to it. And then whenever it trips, the mice fall out and they fall away from the trap itself. So, yeah, if it's that close to the ground, I'd rather have it up a little bit higher, about a foot off the ground, and then put a piece of wood at a 45-degree angle so they can get up there and get in there. But yeah, you see right here, that's going to be your CO2 cartridge, and it has special threads on it. I don't know if it's gonna be the same threads as the ones you get for how they have those um how you make your whipped cream.
Yeah.
I know those ones have threads on them too. I just don't know if those are gonna have the same tops.
Should. Where's a breakdown of? Oh, that one doesn't show it.
But yeah. So there's some there with some of the dead mice there. But the A12 is going to be for the rats. Problem is they are pricey, but they work. They're resettable. You don't have to. All you have to do is walk by it every morning and just clean up. And there is a counter on there because it knows how many times that hammer has gone off. And it's basically almost like the same workings as a air gun, believe it or not, on the inside.
Let's see. It's so here's an image. If I can throw this one up, Jason.
Yeah.
Let me see if it's yeah, okay, so present screen.
Now I can read the chat now. So then yes. Yes, like chocolate, Laurie.
So that's what the pneumatic. You got that up, Jason?
Okay. Yeah, there you go. Yeah.
So that right there is what the inside of the pneumatic looks like. It's when that trigger pad sets it off, it's just blasts it in there. But yeah, that's what breaks their neck is the
Knocks them in the head.
little spine jaggers on there, or the bezel on that plastics piece, and it whacks them right in the back of the neck, and then they're done.
Yeah, because they crawl right up in the in that little tube right there, and that cup that you see up on top, that's where the bait's going to be. And there's a little wire trigger that's in there, like a Venus flytrap.
Yeah, it shows you right at, if you look just above the orange, you see like a little funny, it looks kind of like a powder design. It's right here. That's the trigger.
Yeah.
This one's only saying it's $90, but it's the same thing from Walmart. So
Yeah, but if you look at the name brand on it, it's not. Was it Good Earth or something like that?
it's according to that, it's Yako something, but that's the E28.
Yeah.
I have a sideways view of it. That's just dumb. Let's do the same view sideways.
Yeah.
Like, why? What was the point? You're gonna need at least more than one for the entirety of your house. But yeah, there's that. If you have an indoor problem, they do have that setup. Comes with a mounting base that they can run into along the wall. But the problem is you got to have two of them facing opposite directions if you want more bang for your buck. But like Jason said, when you hear that thing go off, you got to clean it out.
Yeah, I'm trying to catch up on the chat here. Yeah, she says she's getting a little bit more grossed out more lately.
I don't know. I don't really deal with a lot of those, but I mean, I'm still just going to reach over there and just grab it by the tail and just chuck it in the trash.
4-minute warning, folks.
Oh man, we got a warning of 4 minutes.
4
There's
minutes.
going to be a nuclear strike in somebody's toilet.
It's now 3 minutes to midnight.
The doomsday clock.
Yeah.
Just don't get them wet after midnight,
Yeah.
or don't feed them after midnight.
Wonder what happens when you feed them and get them wet at the same time.
They explode.
That's when you get the smart ones.
Yeah. I have one of those bait stations. The bait stations are not that expensive. And the traps are kind of on the pricey side for the rats. Basically, the ones you see around the grocery stores and you see around the restaurants, that's actually a bait station. Sometimes they look like a rock. Sometimes it just looks like a big, bulge of black plastic. There's actually a piece of concrete that's in them to hold them still. You can also stake them down too.
Usually, when you get the metal ones, those usually don't go anywhere because those things are heavy enough on their own.
Yeah.
But that's usually why you see those on both sides of doors.
Yeah.
On entryways for buildings, you'll see one on one side and one on the other side. That's so they can't physically get in no matter where they run in through.
And yeah, those are usually not traps in those. That's usually a bait station.
Yeah, that'll have stuff in there like decon pellets or decon block, and they'll just go in there, munch on it, and run out and die 20 minutes later.
And then kill whatever eats it.
Yeah.
It is unfortunate.
Yeah, that's why I don't use poisons.
I try not to for the most part. I use the home defense stuff that comes in the red and white bottles with the trigger sprayer. I spray directly, but the problem is you get lizards that'll eat that, and the lizards have it in them, and then the birds eat the lizards, and then you got dead bird.
Yeah. The sick lizards and the dead lizards, dead birds. And then the cats will eat them. Yeah, we don't want that. That's why I don't use poisons.
I do, because I'm tired of the cats shitting in my garden. It's not helping my garden any. My neighbors moved down, taking care of a family member. They have like 4 cats, and they kept shitting and peeing in all my garden in my bamboo beds, and I have 1 tub of bamboo that's completely dead because of the cat piss.
Look at that. Yeah. Unfortunately, yeah. Cat urine and defecation does kill plants.
Oh yeah, that stuff is really acidic. Like, it'd probably be great if they did that on my freaking blueberries. But not in my bamboo. And the bamboo, so my test bamboo that I was doing for the bamboo and beans, I still haven't gotten a single bean off of it, which is like 4 months in already. But my bamboo is actually trying to grow onto the outside of my planter.
Really?
It's actually split the planter in 3 different spots and is actually trying to push its way through.
Oh, yeah.
Extremely evasive.
Oh yeah, it's big bamboo too. Like, it's not the thin, skinny stuff, but I have some thick bamboo. That stuff grows everywhere down here. I mean, everywhere.
Yeah.
What is Deb saying?
Deb is saying the heave there has ones with the spring trap inside. Oh, okay. The heavey. I guess that's a store. They got the traps that have the bait stations that actually have the traps in them.
Mm.
Yeah. And they'll have a key like this to get in them.
Yep. That looks like your standard bathroom fixture key.
No, that's actually a key for my
Rat trap.
my rat trap station.
I know, but that's like almost the same key that a lot of towel dispensers use.
Yeah.
Businesses, like the toilet roll dispenser at like Walmart,
Yeah.
you're usually going to have the same style of key. Which, to be dead honest, you don't even need that stupid key to open it.
No. You just need
A boot.
no pocket knife. Pop it right in there. Get that.
Pocket knife, this is all you need. As long as you got something long enough to get down there to push that button down,
Yeah.
that's what you need.
Yeah. Another reason why I don't use poisons is because when they die, they're going to die in the walls.
Yep. And then you do not want that smell in your walls.
Yeah, you got 4 weeks from that. It's like, ugh. And that brings the ants, and yeah.
And the ants can get really bad too. That's the worst one to get rid of is the ants. Once they go, it's almost impossible to get rid of them because they'll just keep going back there.
Oh, yeah.
because they have the pheromone trail, and that pheromone trail will not go away.
Nope.
So 0-minute warning, folks.
Yep. Unfortunately, it is after 10 p.m. Do you know where your parents are?
Yes, unfortunately, I do.
Okay. With that note, I hope everybody has a wonderful week. I'll see everybody next time on Collins if he goes live tomorrow. All depends. If not, Cliff and I, one of us would probably go up for him if he's not feeling well because he twisted his knee again.
If he's not up tomorrow, I'm probably just going to try to do more yard work. We'll see.
Yeah, okay, there you go. Right there. Deb has gone through it. Alrighty, folks. Like I said, please have fun. Make sure you drink plenty of water if you're out there in the heat. Stay out of the sun. Wear sunscreen. Wear long sleeve shirts. Keep the sun off of you. It's about 15 degrees cooler on your skin.
And
with
wear a
that-
big hat.
Yes, and wear a wide brim hat. Yes, it does help. All right. And everybody have a wonderful evening.
Good night.
Good night.